Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of our Pokemon Violet Wonderlocke. I hope you guys are doing really well today. In the previous episode, we did do a little bit of party swapping. We've got a new team member who I think is going to be really crucial for us, especially with this Klawf fight coming up, our first of the Titan fights, which is going to be really interesting. But we really need to evolve Grookey in order to safely, I think, take this thing on. And so really, as we head that way, that's our goal. We're just going to see if we can get him to evolve, hopefully getting ourselves into a much stronger position. Obviously, we've got a handful of fire types on the team who are not going to be the most helpful. And so I do want to make sure that we are giving ourselves a reasonable chance here. So, oh, that's nice. Excuse me. So that is the goal today. Get this thing leveled up, hopefully get ourselves into a solid position as we plan to take this thing on. But I do want to find ourselves. Oh, is there a guy there? Oh, it's a Pommy. Oh, I didn't even see him. That's so cute. I am just going to run, honestly. It is electric type. I'm not super into that. Let's not stress about it. But there are plenty of Klawfs here that we could train up on. So why don't we do this? Why don't we throw you out front? And why don't we throw you out to auto battle a bit? I don't want to overuse the auto battle feature here. However, I do think it's perfectly fine to use it every once in a while. Wow, already a level. That is excellent. Let's go ahead and throw you out here as well. And honestly, I don't see a problem with doing this a little bit. Just gives us some really, ooh, no, come back. No, come back. Obviously that wasn't great. Cool. Let's see, we did actually pick up, where is it? So we do have some rare candies as well, but let's get this guy to level 16. Let's get him to evolve right away here, guys. This is excellent. And that is going to put us in a much stronger position as we go to take on this Klawf. I am a little concerned about it. I still kind of want to gain a level or two on this. We could just rare candy it right away too, which isn't bad. But I definitely want to make sure we are in a good position. This Klawf can hit pretty hard and is very physically bulky. Excuse me, which is not great for us because obviously that's kind of what this little Grookey evolution. I can't think of the name of its evolution. That's a little annoying. But that is definitely what it's really good for. So we're gonna have to figure that one out as we go. But regardless, we should be fine. Let's go ahead and send you out here. I think what we'll do, let's train up a little, as I said, but we're gonna head to this Pokemon Center over here. Oh, wow, an Ultra Ball. That's actually great. Heck yeah. Let's take out a little Knackle. Very good. Klawf, get it out. I like it. Very good. Do we wanna? Yeah, sure. Let's do the thing. So we're at level 18. I'm gonna head to this little Pokemon Center to heal up, and then we'll backtrack and take on the Klawf. I think we'll be in okay shape. Klawf is actually at level 16, roughly. And so I feel pretty reasonable that we can get through it, but I just don't want to risk anybody. You know what I mean? It's still early in the game. We've got a pretty good setup here. We just are missing a couple typings. And so if we can Wonder Trade our way into some amazing new Pokemon, we'll be in great shape. I do have, by the way, an interactive map set up. I Googled it. And that just gives me a little bit of a better situation. Like I can now tell where things are a little bit easier, which I think is really helpful because honestly, this game is very strange, very big and very open. And it's kind of hard to tell sometimes when you're in a new area. The little like subtitle line does not always show up in the same way you'd expect. So we're gonna do the best we can to make sure we get everything correct and not miss an encounter. I think that's huge. Actually, ahead of us, we could technically grab an encounter in East Province here. There's also another gym leader here that we could face before we get that encounter. So maybe that's the goal. I do want to get this Klawf battle though first, I think, because that really is the Titan we've been looking forward to taking on in the past couple episodes. So I think that's definitely the first step. But obviously after that, we've got another gym battle like right after it. So pretty curious to see how this goes. I think the game plan, by the way, is that the game plan actually? I was gonna say what we could do is attempt to para the Klawf before we do anything else. When we do go to fight it, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to go straight in with our newly evolved crazy awesome Pokemon and see if we can take it out. A guard spec. Okay. So let's go ahead and make our way to this town, this Pokemon Center here. Let's make sure we heal up and then we will backtrack ourselves. Fantastic. This is going to unlock a new area for us, which I'm very happy about. I think this is the Sunflora thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Where you have to like find all the Sunflora, and it's such a dopey little, like the gym puzzles in some cases at the very least are a little dorky, but that's fine. All right, let's head back here, guys. So this, most importantly, this is going to unlock some features for Miraidon, which we desperately need. Miraidon at the moment is pretty lackluster in the sense that we can't even speed up, and it's a little lame. And so we really want to make sure we get Miraidon kind of leveled up here as far as its superpowers go, so we can actually access some of these other encounters that currently we're just not able to, which is totally fine. We'll get there. Look at this little guy. Say little. Look at this big guy. So we have to go up top here, I suppose, if I recall correctly. And I think Arven is, oh, he's like just chilling. Okay, cool. Very good. Ooh, creepy eyes. I don't love that. Let's go. Very cool, very cool. All right. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna straight up Razor Leaf this thing. I don't wanna risk it. I just want to go into this feeling solid. So we're just gonna push for max damage. Assuming we hit this Razor Leaf, it'll be very, very effective. And ideally, I know this is like a 2-stage battle for the record. We don't just win it right here, but this should be able to do quite a bit of damage, very nearly taking it out, which is great. Anger Shell does happen. The attack rising is not awesome, but we got this. Defense does fall, which is helpful. Specialty is also gonna fall. Anger Shell is so good, dude. Whew. All right, let's just Razor Leaf one more time. It's gonna block. What does block do? Can no longer escape. That's fine. I don't care about that at all. So I don't believe this is the win. I think it like, yeah. So we just had to deal enough damage for it to run away, and then we actually face it for real in the next area. So let's heal you up for sure. All right, guys. So this is the scary part. I'm just gonna fall down on top of it. So this is where I think it's, does it Terra or is this it? That can't be it. I think it eats an herb, right? And then it Terras or something. There's Arven. Arven's story is so sweet, by the way. His little Mabostiff or whatever it's called, Mastiff, that guy, it's adorable. Yeah, here we go. This is the real battle. All right, let's make it happen. So again, guys, we are going max damage here. We are just gonna growl, or excuse me, not growl. We are just gonna Terra and Razor Leaf right away here. It looks like we do have I forgot Arven helps us through this fight. That's hilarious. But this should still do quite a bit of damage here. So let's hope it's enough. Again, we are 2 levels higher as well, worth noting. It is level 16. That Anger Shell is going to make it outspeed us after this hit, though, which is a little annoying. No, it's not going to. Does it lose Anger Shell? Shelter uses Water Gun. All right, I'll take it. There's the Anger Shell. Okay, I was going to say, does Anger Shell not always proc, or is it just at the end of the turn, maybe? I don't know. Regardless, we should be okay here. It is going to deal a lot of damage to us, but as long as it doesn't crit, we're fine. Woo. Thank goodness it hit the shelter. I'll take it. There's our Razor Leaf. This should do quite a bit. The defenses are lowered here, and it knocks it out in 2 hits. Guys, we're just the best. Let's go ahead and mark this as a victory for us, guys. That is Titan number 1 down. That feels awesome. Feels so good. Yeah, look at him. Look at his little mouth. So creepy looking, to be honest. Couple levels and a few moves as well. No Screech there. I don't need Screech. Encore. Now, Encore is actually interesting. So, do I want to get rid of Helping Hand? I'm going to get rid of Helping Hand. I don't know that that's correct, but very nice. Nope, that's not. I hate the... I clicked the wrong thing a lot, which is fine. All right, cool. Guys, that's Titan number 1 down. So that is 1 point in Victory Road 1 in Path of Legends, and I am feeling pretty good about this run so far. Not gonna lie, we've had an easy time of it. Obviously, this game is not crazy hard, and Wonderlocking it, I don't know if it helps or hurts, to be honest. I feel like it's helpful so far. It will get a lot harder as we continue on, guys, mostly because, again, our typings are not all covered here. We do have a pretty easy gym battle coming up against the grass gym leader, so I'm not super worried about that. But after that, we do have Bombardier as, I think, a potentially dangerous Titan. And then, of course, the team star bases are going to be a little tricky as well. The first of which I think is Dark type. I can look, actually. Yeah, it is Dark type. Those are a little tricky, especially if we don't have the right Pokemon for it. So, this music is hilarious. Look at that. Yeah, Stony Cliff Titan defeated. Let's go. The first of the Titans. I love that. That's really fun. Bombardier, what level are you? 20. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is where we unlock the power by feeding it the sandwich, I think, which is cool. Again, guys, one thing we can always do is just do some Terra raids and like basically just stock up on a bunch of stuff. There's nothing wrong with doing that, in my opinion. Eventually, we might honestly get to an episode where that's just the right call. And so if we do that, great. I'm pretty excited for the fact that we can kind of farm things in this run. And in particular, I think it makes it easier for a Wonderlocke because later on, there's every chance that we get a lot more lower level Pokemon in the Wonder Trades as far as what we actually need. And so being able to stock up on some of those, the XP candies now, it's actually really helpful because it will allow us, you know, if we get a level 1 Grookey like we just did, we might be able to easily level it up a lot faster, in which case it's usable a lot faster, in which case we have a new Pokemon. I think in some cases that won't be as easy, or in some games that's not quite as easy because it's a little bit harder to farm those XP candies and things like that. So pretty excited to see where that takes us because, again, I think we'll be in good shape for this run, and I think this run is really well set up for a Wonderlocke in some facets. I don't think in every way, but I think in general it's a good one. I don't want to take on the gym in this episode. I don't want to double up and do everything in one, as much as I think that's definitely the next step. I would prefer it can dash at speeds. Look at that. Instead, I'd much prefer being able to potentially get some new encounters. I guess, though, that being said, if we didn't get the, like, we can dash, which is awesome, but it's not actually the ability we need in terms of a rare bone. I'll take that. That's some money. I don't think it's actually the ability we need, though, is it? Huh? What I'd love to be able to do is, like, climb up, do some powerhouse stuff, but we're not there yet. All right, we'll figure it out. Maybe we will just head for the gym. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. we're right here. In fact, why don't we just... Oh, there's a base right there. Nice. Let's just fly here. Why not? I tell you what, guys, I think I'm going to heal up and then I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Because I've had a lot of coffee this morning. It's been kind of a busy morning and I've been trying to stay on the coffee grind. So I will be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that. Just had to run to the restroom really quickly. But I mean, I feel like the only thing left to do at the moment is go for this. Did we get South Province Area 3? We did get that. Okay. And now we are in the city. When the lights go down in the city. I don't know why that came in my head, but here we are. So my thing is I kind of want to save the gym for the next episode, just because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you do it all in one, it's not quite as fun. So what we might do is go past the city. Can I just hop out? I can. Look at that. All right, so this is East Province Area 1, which is a new place for us, which is awesome. So let's try and catch a Lechonk. Now, one thing worth noting here, guys, I am limiting myself very slightly in the way that I'm doing this. Technically, it would be better to take out this gym leader first and then Wonder Trade away, only because that would give us the most opportunity to keep whatever Pokemon we catch. However, I'm really not that worried about it, to be frank. And so I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm actually going to just swap here to avoid any issues. Let me make sure East Province Area 1. Awesome. And this actually catches us up. Well, looks like there's one encounter we might be able to get still, but we'll take a peek at that. Let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball here. This should be an easy catch, of course. It is just a Lechonk. Part of me does just kind of want to hit some Terra raids too. Maybe that's the rest of the episode. We're kind of taking our time with this one, guys. I will say that. I am not stressed about getting everything done in a singular episode or rushing through the game. I don't think we need to. I think we've got plenty of opportunity here to just sit back and enjoy what is, I think, a really fun game. Obviously, a lot of tech glitches, stuff like that, but, you know, it's cool. Let's go ahead and trade this little guy and see what we can get. I'm excited because, again, we are looking for specific types for the team. We don't have everything yet. And so if we can get rid of some of these double ups, I will feel way better about our position. Worth noting as well, there is a Terra Flying raid right here. And so this is actually great for us. We could probably just use like Pichu or Dedenne and do some massive damage to it. We'll kind of see what it is, of course, as we go. But here we go, guys. Let's get rid of Lechonk and let's see what we get in its place. Level 27 or below is what we are looking for. Oh, it's my boy, but I'm not going to be able to keep him. Oh no. This is also a Hackmon, of course, but it's a Porygon Z. Here's the thing. We definitely look at the item if it has one. Okay, it does not have an item. Oh man, oh, it's adaptability. Oh my gosh. You guys know the rules. We can't keep this, unfortunately. God, that really sucks. I really love Porygon Z. Oh man. The only good news is that I will throw out there, doing these surprise trades or these wonder trades is actually great for us because it does fill out the Pokedex for us a lot faster, which means at the end of this game, we'll have much less in the way of Pokemon that we need to get to fill things out and then be able to shiny hunt in the game. Which is part of why I wanted to do this run, so I can shiny hunt some of the Paradox Mons that are in this game, not just in Scarlet, which I've already shiny hunted most of those. And so it'd be kind of fun to be able to shiny hunt in both games, and I just haven't been there yet because I haven't beaten this one. So unfortunately, we'll say goodbye to you, my friend. I really wish I could have kept that. That would have been so sick. But let's see what we get in it. So Let's hope it's a high level. A Snover. Okay. I bet this is actually a higher level, to be honest. So I'm going to pretend like I know it's a high level, and we're going to go into, let's see. Yeah, it is 38. So that is high enough that we have to Wonder Trade it back, which is totally fine. All good. I don't really care for Snover or Obama Snow. It's just not that great a Pokemon. The quad fire weakness is so bad. Mega Obama Snow is kind of sick. I miss Megas. I can't wait for them to come back in ZA. And ideally some new Megas. It sounds like there definitely will be. Ooh, a Growlithe. Okay, so it's another fire type, but I mean, I love Growlithe. I'll happily keep it. I do wish it wasn't a fire type, but you know, let's see what level it is. Again, I'm just going to hop into another surprise trade and see what level it is. But if it's a keepable level, we'll definitely keep that on the back burner for us. And it is. It's level 17. Fantastic. That is our Mon. Let's make sure we go ahead and throw that in our tracker here, just to, again, make sure we don't forget. And then I actually need to evolve Grookey here into Thwacky. That's what it is. Okay. Very good. Guys, that's excellent. Let's go ahead and hop in here. So it is a Deerling. I'm going to change my Pokemon. I think I want to go Pichu here. Is this crazy? This could be crazy. I'm just going to be honest. Solely because there is a world where it just dies. So like, we have to hope that doesn't happen. Evolve Grookey, but this is actually great. This is a fun opportunity for us to take on our first Terra raid. Obviously not a crazy Pokemon. I don't anticipate this being very difficult, but you never know. I'm just gonna straight up Thundershock this thing. I'm not gonna stress about it. One thing we could do as well, if we ever wanted to maybe do a stream, which is definitely something we could consider, like a stream of just Terra raids later in the game would be really fun. Double kick. Ooh. Okay. I might want to nuzzle you. This is actually a little terrifying. I could just nasty plot to you. Let's nasty plot once. Let's just see. Very good. Just gonna double kick once more. That should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. Oh, static hits. Heck yes. Didn't even need to nuzzle. I should have nasty plotted the first time, to be honest. That was kind of silly. All right, let's Thundershock. This should do quite a bit now. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Very, very good. That should be a dead Deerling, which is great. Fantastic. So again, obviously not, I can't catch this, but more importantly, we're going to farm these candies a little bit and give ourselves some nice little items. We can always sell some of these items as well and grab ourselves some Pokeballs, Ultra Ball, whatever we need. But that's great. That's really good. That's our first Terra Den. That's cool. I love it. I think right now, guys, we are going to spend the rest of this little episode just exploring around. We're just gonna see what we can see. Let's head to this little Pokemon Center. I do want to kind of unlock these Pokemon Centers just so it's easier to kind of make our way around the region as well. That's obviously an important piece of the puzzle as we do make our way through here. Looks like there is the Team Star base here, which we are not going to do right now. That will probably be the episode after next. Okay, we're gonna fight this Lechonk. Why not? Why not take out a Lechonk, you know? And then we'll heal up. But yeah, honestly, like, we're kind of chugging along. I feel good about it, guys. I really do. I think we're in great shape here. I think we've got a cool team. Still some typing issues. That's the only trick thus far, I think, is these typing issues that we definitely want to get solved. Fire Fang. Let's check our stats for Fire Fang. So we are a plus attack nature, but our special attack is actually still higher. Is that correct? Or are we a negative? I always, the colors always feel backwards to me, but that's fine. All right. Very good. Let's heal up. And let's see, where are we at the moment? So again, I'm taking a look at the, let's do Path of Legends, Starfall Street, and Victory Road. Let's view those. Did that help? Okay, there's Klawf. Why doesn't that show, I wonder? Okay, well, that's fine. That's interesting. That doesn't show. Okay, no worries. Very good. So one other thing we could do is head down this way, perhaps. So that does give us a new area, but honestly, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to battle a little. I just want to build the team. I want to get some farming in. And we're just going to sit back, relax, and have a nice chat, guys, as we finish out this episode. I think we'll do one more raid den, and then we'll call it a day, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and zoom our way there, since we can zoom now. There's a Cyclizar. Love Cyclizar. Such a cool Pokemon. Tauros is a little annoying, and kind of scary, frankly. This is water type. Yeah, I'll just go for it as is. Why not? And then again, at the beginning of the next episode, guys, it's Grass Gym Leader, and hopefully an easy win for us, especially with our team. I feel great that we can easily take them down, because they don't really have a lot going for them against us. We've got two very, very strong options to take it down. And then again, we've got this awesome backlog of items, hopefully, that we're going to start stocking up here, and that's going to give us a lot more flexibility on what we trade in to the game. So let's go ahead and Razor Leaf. Did we miss? Oh, come on. That's so annoying. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna win this. This thing has nothing for us, and look how much Razor Leaf does. It's gonna tackle. That's a crit. And here we go. This will easily take it down, giving us a few more little candies, which are helpful. And then, of course, we can call it a day. I think this has been a good episode. This might be a slightly shorter episode. I know I had a quick little bathroom break in there. And so this might be a slightly shorter episode, but that's okay. I'm not that stressed about it. Get a handful of candies here. That's great. As well as a few items to sell, which is also great. Very good. So I tell you what, guys, we are going to fly back to whatever city this is. I can't think of the name of the city. And we will, after we grab this item, and then we'll save the game and call it a day. I think this is absolutely perfect. We'll just fly right here. Fantastic. Part of the reason, again, I did want to play this game for a lot of reasons. One, it's just fun. Two, I do want to beat it. But three, it does present the opportunity for streaming, whether it be via Terra raids or shiny hunting or whatever. And streaming is something that I want to consider. I know some of you have actually said, like, hey, I'd really appreciate a stream. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I agree. It's truthfully just down to time. And so if that is something I'm able to do, of course I will. But for now, we're going to keep things simple and save the game and call this episode done. Guys, this is a hugely productive episode in the sense that we got our first few Terra raids down. That's actually great for us to kind of break that seal. Now we can start collecting those items. On top of that, we, of course, defeated our first Titan, which feels amazing as well. Now, again, next episode, Victory Road, we're going to continue that path, hopefully take down that second gym leader with ease, I imagine. And then we'll continue on. Team Star is kind of the next challenge after that, if I'm not mistaken. And so we'll kind of see where we land with what we do in that episode. It might be mostly the gym, a little bit of Terra raids just to build some items. And then the next one we'll do Team Star. But I want to kind of focus on one major thing in each episode. I think that's a good structure for these. So we'll play around with it. We'll see what works. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. Leave some love down below, and I will see you in the next episode.